What does it truly mean to be undefeatable? Is it never facing defeat? Or is there something more profound in the battles we choose to fight? In today's world, where challenges and setbacks are inevitable, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers us a guide not just to survive, but to thrive through adversities. But how? In this video, we delve deep into the Stoic principles of resilience and indomitability. We'll explore how Stoics maintain emotional control, how they transform obstacles into stepping stones, and how they cultivate an inner peace that external conditions cannot disturb. We'll also uncover the secrets to building unshakable confidence, the kind that comes from a deep understanding of oneself and one's place in the world. Through teachings of legendary philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we'll discover practical strategies that can help you become truly undefeatable. Stoicism, an ancient Hellenistic philosophy, was founded in the early 3rd century BC by Zeno of Citium in Athens. It quickly became one of the most influential philosophies of the Greco-Roman world, guiding individuals through the complexities of life with its profound wisdom. The philosophy was further developed and spread by its notable proponents, Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king whose meditations offer insights into his private thoughts and the practice of virtue; Seneca, a statesman whose essays and letters elaborate on how to live in a chaotic world; and Epictetus, a former slave whose teachings emphasize the freedom that comes from understanding what is in our control and what is not. At the heart of Stoicism lie several core principles. First is the pursuit of virtue, the idea that the highest good is based on knowledge, wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Stoics believe that living a life of moral virtue is the only way to achieve true happiness. Another foundational principle is the focus on controlling one's reactions. Stoics teach that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. This empowerment through self-control allows individuals to maintain their composure and dignity even in adverse situations. Lastly, Stoics embrace the acceptance of fate, amor fati, a love of one's fate. This principle is not about passive resignation, but an active acceptance of the inevitable. It encourages us to see every circumstance as an opportunity to behave virtuously and to grow stronger in character. Through these principles, Stoicism offers a robust framework for personal development and resilience, equipping us to remain steadfast and focused, no matter the external circumstances. Stoicism teaches that the true test of a person's philosophy is not what they say, but how they react under pressure. The Stoic practice of maintaining composure and emotional resilience in the face of life's challenges is central to this ancient philosophy. It's about more than just enduring. It's about transforming suffering into a source of strength. The Stoics offer practical exercises to build emotional resilience. Journaling is one such practice. It involves daily writing, which helps externalize thoughts and emotions. By reflecting on the day's events, a Stoic can evaluate their reactions and learn from them. This self-reflection fosters greater self-awareness and emotional stability. Reflection is another powerful tool. Stoics often engage in a practice called the evening reflection, where they review the day's actions and consider how they could have acted more virtuously. This habit not only prepares one for future situations, but also helps internalize Stoic virtues, making it easier to apply them instinctively. Perhaps one of the most powerful Stoic exercises is the premeditation of future hardships, or premeditatio malorum. This involves visualizing potential negative outcomes and mentally preparing for them. By contemplating these scenarios, Stoics reduce the shock and pain they feel when difficulties actually occur. This preparedness not only dulls the impact of adverse events, but also helps in developing a proactive attitude towards life's inevitable challenges. Through these exercises, journaling, reflection, and premeditation, Stoicism arms us with the tools to build a resilient mind. By regularly practicing these techniques, one can cultivate a robust emotional life, capable of withstanding any turmoil without losing inner peace. In Stoicism, obstacles are not merely hindrances but opportunities. Each challenge presents a chance to practice virtues such as courage, perseverance, and adaptability. This perspective is encapsulated in the famous Stoic maxim from Marcus Aurelius: "What stands in the way becomes the way." This idea teaches that the path to personal growth and excellence is built through the very obstacles we face. This Stoic principle is vividly demonstrated in the life of the philosopher king, Marcus Aurelius, himself. Despite his imperial duties and the constant threats of war and disease, Aurelius used his Stoic training to maintain a level of personal peace and effectiveness. His writings, composed in the midst of military campaigns, reflect his philosophy of seeing obstacles as integral to his ethical development and his rule. Another compelling case study is that of Admiral James Stockdale, a modern example of Stoic principles in action. As a prisoner of war during the Vietnam War, Stockdale endured torture and years of confinement. Inspired by Epictetus, whom he had studied as a graduate student, Stockdale applied Stoic lessons on endurance and integrity. He credited Stoicism with helping him survive the ordeal, maintaining his dignity and leading his fellow prisoners with strength. Stockdale's ordeal illustrates a key Stoic tenet. We do not control what happens to us, but we control how we respond. His resilience transformed a dire situation into a profound personal and leadership victory. This mindset, that our responses to challenges define our character and our life's quality, is at the heart of Stoicism. These stories, from ancient times to the modern era, serve as powerful testimonials to the Stoic belief in the transformative power of obstacles. By adopting this mindset, we can turn every challenge into a stepping stone towards greater wisdom and inner strength. One of the most powerful metaphors in Stoicism for maintaining inner peace is the concept of the inner citadel. This idea, particularly articulated by Marcus Aurelius, suggests that each individual possesses a fortified mental space, impervious to the external chaos and disruptions of life. This citadel is not built of stone, but of one's virtues and rationality, where true self-governance resides, protected from external adversities. The strength of the inner citadel lies in its ability to shelter one's core self and rational capabilities, enabling a person to remain calm and composed regardless of external circumstances. This fortress is reinforced each time we choose reason over impulse, peace over disturbance, and virtue over vice. By consistently practicing Stoic principles, we fortify our inner citadel, making it a refuge and a powerhouse of personal strength and tranquility. Complementing the construction of our inner citadel, practices like meditation and mindfulness align closely with Stoic philosophy. While not explicitly called meditation in classical texts, the Stoics engaged in exercises that mirror modern mindfulness practices. For instance, Marcus Aurelius' meditations involve reflective exercises where he scrutinizes his thoughts and motives, a practice akin to mindfulness meditation where one observes thoughts without attachment. Regular meditation helps in nurturing the mind's capacity to detach from the clutter and noise of everyday life. It trains the mind to focus on the present and on things within our control, reducing stress and enhancing our response to adversity. Mindfulness, in the Stoic sense, means living with awareness of our actions and thoughts in alignment with our values, thus maintaining our inner peace even in tumultuous times. By integrating Stoic mindfulness into daily life, we ensure that our inner citadel remains impervious to external turmoil. Each moment of mindfulness strengthens our philosophical resolve, not just to think stoically, but to live stoically. Stoic confidence differs markedly from the conventional understanding of confidence. It isn't manifested through outward bravado or a facade of invulnerability. Instead, it's an internal assurance, a serene certainty in one's ability to handle whatever life throws their way. This form of confidence is rooted in a deep understanding of oneself and the nature of the world, guided by wisdom and virtue. This Stoic confidence stems from the alignment of actions and beliefs with the principles of virtue and reason. It is a confidence that does not waver in the face of public opinion or external pressures, because it is based on the consistent practice of Stoic principles, rather than the unpredictable tides of fortune. Several Stoic exercises can help cultivate this kind of deep-seated confidence. One effective practice is visualization, not of success, as often advised in modern self-help guides, but of adversity. Stoics call this premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. By visualizing the challenges one might face, a person becomes mentally and emotionally prepared for them, reducing anxiety and building a resilient confidence when those challenges arise. Another valuable Stoic technique is cognitive distancing. This involves recognizing that our initial impressions or feelings about an event are not facts but interpretations. By stepping back and analyzing these impressions, we can choose a more rational and composed response. This practice helps in building confidence in one's judgment and decision-making capabilities, reinforcing the belief that one can handle difficulties with wisdom and composure. Through such exercises, Stoics develop a confidence that is not easily shaken by external events or internal doubts. It is a confidence built on the firm foundation of self-knowledge, ethical living, and rational engagement with the world. It's not about never falling, but about knowing that if you do, you have the tools and the fortitude to rise again, stronger and wiser. As we've journeyed through the principles of Stoicism, we've uncovered how this ancient philosophy can empower us to become truly undefeatable. From understanding the core tenets of Stoicism and developing emotional resilience, to transforming obstacles into opportunities and fortifying our inner citadel, we have seen that Stoicism is not just about enduring life, but thriving through it. We also explored how Stoicism teaches us to build a confidence that is not dependent on external validation, but is rooted in our own virtues and rational understanding of the world. These lessons remind us that our greatest strength lies in our ability to control our perceptions and reactions, aligning them with our values and the reality of our circumstances. I encourage you to start applying these Stoic principles in your daily life. Begin with small steps, like practicing mindfulness or reflecting on your day through journaling. Visualize challenges and work on your cognitive distancing. As these practices become a part of your routine, you'll find yourself more composed, more resilient, and more confident, truly undefeatable. Thank you for watching. If this video has inspired you to explore Stoicism further, Please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into how ancient wisdom can guide modern living. Remember, in the pursuit of becoming undefeatable, every day is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Let's continue this journey together.